All right, let's check it out. All right, we are here, probably a little too close to the screen again. Good morning. My name is Chris Bauer. This is October 24th, 2019. It is day 16 of the Cafe Neckbeard celery menu anticipation juice cleanse. I'm here to tell you about my progress and about my failures, and I'm also here to just give you some insight into what it's like to work for the greatest chef in the universe, and also about my experience of daily ingestion, or liquestion, like the ingestion of liquids every day, and magical, really important substance, and the main ingredient in the celery menu winter 2020 Cafe Neckbeard experience, which will also be theatrically demonstrated at some point in the winter of 2020 as well. So we're going to have a restaurant launch, and we're going to have a menu launch. We're going to have a menu launch for the restaurant. I'm really excited about telling you all about it. And I know you're probably thinking, be like, wow, Chris is really like getting down to business today. Normally he's kind of all over the place and has lots of things to talk about, and he might have to modulate his voice because of the situation in his workspace or apartment. And I've been kind of a sad sack recently, and you know what? I'm just trying to be less of a sad sack. And so, sad sackery, as my mom would say, is an undesirable characteristic. That was her most common quotation. I'm just not going to do it. And I think that celery juicing has taught me a lot of things. And one thing is to help teach me a little bit more about how to be humble, but also how to be more assertive. And I think this whole experience has taught me a lot. And we're only halfway through a month of it. And I've been kind of like, wow, this is like totally transformed my life. And like, you know what? People have probably been in, I've read about in books and stuff about people that have been in relationships, like romantic relationships, where, they 2 weeks could feel like a year, or, and sometimes I read books that take place over 600, 700 pages inside of one single day. So just thinking about, like, if anyone ever tries to minimize like your thing based on time, there's evidence to the contrary constantly. So if somebody says like, it's too soon, you shouldn't get married, or you shouldn't trust that this is a transformative experience that's going to maybe possibly affect the entirety of everything, like, don't let them do it. But at the same time, be careful. Sometimes things don't seem are not as they seem, as they say. And I think there's something that we all have to do on this earth, is just be a little bit more careful, and also sometimes not be careful. And that's the key to, I think, a successful juicing experience, and also a successful life. And I don't know. I've never described my life as being successful. I have had moments, and the last couple of years, since I've been working for Chef Anton, my life has a purpose that it hasn't had. And sometimes when I'm like, cleaning out litter boxes, for like ferrets, or if I'm like, cleaning the insides of pipes that are soon to be melted down, and wondering what's the point of any of this, why do we have to clean something that's about to be incinerated? Like, I don't understand. But that can make you really feel like down about yourself, and like, you're feeling like who am I to be doing anything? And you know what? And sometimes it just can be depressing. And so what I'm trying to do these days is just be like, let's get right in it. Let's have some faith and some confidence, And let's stick with something that we know works, and that's the power of celery juice. So it's October 24th, 2019, day 16 of the Cafe Neckbeard Celery Menu Anticipation Juice Cleanse. I hope you have a great one. And the weather report seems pretty sunny and nice. It's a little bit chilly. It's probably in the I don't say late 40s. It's in the upper 40s. Looks like it's going to be quite a nice day. I'm actually leaving town for a couple days, so I'm a little bit confused as to how I'm going to continue to make these videos. I'm going to have to take it on the road, I think, because you can't control where you are all the time, but you can control what you do when you are where you are. So think about that. Take care. I love you all. The haters too, and the lovers, and especially the haters, because you need the most love. I love you. Bye. Mm.